Hello, my dear students.
Sure.
How are you today, Selena?
I'm fine, but I am nervous about this final class.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. Andrea, how are you today?
Hi, teacher. I am good.
Okay, excellent. And Irene, how are you today?
Hi, Mace and teacher. I'm fine and like the May Selena, I'm a little bit nervous.
Ah, okay, don't worry. I am so sad because it's our final encounter. The next week is for the exam. But okay, don't worry. I enjoyed the class. It was an amazing experience for me to share my time, my activity with us. But the time is over. The next week is the exam, only the exam. Today is the final encounter. Okay. For this class is very important. The first activity for there are a lot of activities I try to do different kind of activities. The first part is to identify your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities are traits for the class. And the second part is about talk about and speak with my roommate with different any kind of topics. And then talk a little about connectors and then to practice about an interview practice with your classmate. One person is the interviewer and the other is the boss. This is interesting activities and then for reading and listening activities. A lot of practice for today, but okay. I start with the first part. I shared in the chat. Okay, I sent. Okay, I think about your strictness, sound understanding. Yes, the first part, the best part of your knowledge. The weaknesses, a poor understanding, and then opportunities, areas for improvement, on treats, obstacles of learning. This is uh, um, the identified different characteristics of your learning with that class of for all part of your skills. Think 2 minutes about that and share with the classmate and with me about a different part. One strengths and weaknesses, opportunities and threats. Think 1 minute. 1 minute. Hello Jennifer, how are you today?
Hi, teacher. I'm well.
Okay. Okay. I think that I start with Andrea. Andrea, I would like to know your uh, description about your abilities. Tell us to the class, please. Your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats.
Teacher. I am not prepared. Teacher, I am nervous.
Don't worry. Why? What happened with my favorite
Can you
student?
explain? Can you explain the activity again, please?
Okay. Maybe start with Selena.
I don't understand only what can I say in opportunities and in threats.
Okay. For example, the opportunities is maybe it's possible to now to practice with another application, for example, or travel to different place, or maybe to establish conversation with some other students around the world. This is, for example, one opportunity for you for improve your skills, maybe are the obstacles of learning. Maybe in my case, the most difficult obstacle, the biggest obstacle for me is the time. I would like to be a lot of time to prepare different, to study a lot because I like it, for example. Yes, it's clear now?
Okay, teacher, yes.
Okay. Okay. Share your answers, please.
Um, I think that my strength
Mhm.
in learning is my ability to memorize. How can I say?
Memorize?
Memorize and learn a new vocabulary. I
Okay.
think that. And one of the weaknesses
Witnesses?
I have is the lack of development of listening in English. I'm bad with that. And opportunities, I think through various applications that allow me to try more in learning English. For example, um, um, the app that you put on the last no the other class for sync. I don't remember the name for this app,
What
teacher.
application? I don't remember the for sync for.
For sync, yeah, well, esa.
Okay, okay, okay. Lyrics,
um
lyrics. Punto. Maybe I don't remember
Ay,
exactly the name.
esa misma, sí. and and threats, I'm thinking maybe that I am not, how can I say, aplicada, eh,
Okay, you have a little problem with procrastination.
but the whole time, o sea, I must to practice my English all time, but I only practice English sometimes, for example.
Yes, yes, it's a problem, the procrastination. I think I would like to study, but I prefer to look at my cell phone, or I don't know, the video. Mm,
Yes,
maybe.
dear.
Okay, okay, excellent. Perfect, my dear Selena. Perfect, your answer. Dear Jennifer, please share that information with the class.
Maybe for my strengths.
Mm-hmm.
How is the pronunciation? Strengths?
Strengths. The
Strengths. Okay. Mm, Maybe my skills to pronunciation of
mm-hmm.
I think that I'm a good pronunciation or my listening or my reading. I I understand if I read a lot of text or or when I listen to song or see movies or series. I think that is my best strengths. For a weakness, maybe it's my it's difficult to me create a sentences or have a fluid conversation with some person, because I sometimes, not a lot, but sometimes I try to translate sentences to Spanish to English, and it's a wrong.
Yeah.
It's so bad to do that because it's different to translate or to talk with some person. So yeah, that's my weakness, to speak and create a conversation. Opportunities, maybe the technology is better to learn English with apps or see videos on YouTube or something. This is it's different when maybe when I was a child. Maybe I in that moment I studied with books or audios. No
Mhm.
more, but now is different. There are many opportunities for that. um um Treats,
Treats. Yeah.
obstacles to learning. um mm, I don't know, maybe for me, one of opportunity to travel in another country
Mhm.
is it's a very good opportunity to learn English, because you are obligated to speak all time English. But the money, I don't have money or that possibilities. And maybe I don't know how to say ocio, tiempo de ocio.
The free time
The what?
or
Free
the
time?
free time? Free time.
Oh, yes. Maybe I have free time. Uh, Maybe because at work, or when I finish to study, not English, maybe other
Other language.
materias,
Subjects.
subjects. When I finish to learn or study other objects, I'm tired, or I want to be to sleep. Maybe there are no many time to practice or learn. And when comes the Saturday or Sunday, I I like to um I don't know, descansar. How
To
is
rest,
descansar? Yes,
relax, rest.
rest or relax on the the weekend. And is um, como digo, exactito tiempo para estudiar, o pierdo tiempo más bien.
Uh, um, okay, maybe don't use a lot of
Yes,
time for
don't
to
use that
study.
times in weekends to
Okay,
study. Maybe I
okay.
prefer a little. Is that obstacles, or is my mm, eh, o falta
Time with.
exigencia a little bit.
Oh, what's so hard with you?
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Perfect. My dear Nyland, what is your opinion about your abilities?
Maybe I think one is strengths.
Strengths, yeah.
Strengths. and maybe is like the ability to understand by the context. I
Okay.
sometimes don't understand all the words or yeah, all the words, and I take that I know and
Mm,
try to think about what can mean all the sentence or all yeah all the sentence. I think is my strength. My weakness is the grammar. I have a big trouble with the grammar. I always have problems to um, ubicarlo
to
about the
identify the.
yes, to identify the location for the words, maybe the connectors or adjectives,
Mm,
these
okay.
kind of things. The opportunities, I have one opportunity is to attend religious meetings in English, but the time is difficult for me for the time. I attended for for 1 month maybe, but the time is so hard. But I
Perfect.
try. I will try to attend it more often to learn.
Okay.
And the
Excellent.
threat maybe is that I sometimes I can find maybe an interactive way to learn because I don't like read. I hate read. So I'm not like the people who takes a book and read. No, no. I must to have maybe songs or maybe a video. This kind of thing. I tried a lot to find a funny way to learn.
Yeah. Yes, it's important to select what is the best part for me or the hobbies or read about anything that you like is important. But when do you have students, it's very important. Read is the most important thing. Okay, okay, excellent. Okay, dear Andrea, now it's your turn. Your turn.
Yes, teacher. Well, straight, I think when I read, I can understand many things. But my weakness speaking. It's difficult for me because I still have a bad habit of translating the
Okay.
structure in my in my head. Um, Maybe because I trust myself. So um, also I study linguistics, so I believe that I have the grammatic structure of Spanish very present when I speak. The opportunities I try to watch videos or series in English, and I listen to a lot of music. This has helped me a lot of this last year because in the the last my last career, I don't study so much. So in this year, uh, I try to listen so much the English. Um, Trees. Uh, I don't have much time to practice. I study two careers. I am housewife and take care of my son of his
Mm,
fall class. That's why I don't have time. Try
okay.
to practice a lot of when I alone, but I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. What is your other career?
Eh, es como programación.
Okay, okay, excellent. Was an amazing to complete the programmation and the English is necessary for both part
Yes.
of your career. Excellent. Okay, my dear students, and now I would like to know your opinion about different topics. I select my roulette and maybe each students talk about 2 minutes about different topics. You can see my roulette? Yes?
Yes, teacher,
Yes,
yes.
teacher.
Excellent. Start with Jennifer. Jennifer, select the topic for Jennifer. Ooh.
Oh, about the future.
Yeah, two
Mm,
minutes. 2 minutes. Tell us about your future.
okay, for my future, I don't know what is my what was no what um base what
Will
my
be.
future, what will be my future, but I think that in the future I'm going to be a professional, a very good teacher,
Mhm.
and maybe to I'm going to learn second languages, a
Mhm.
second idiom. I don't know
What?
if in my
French
future I'm going
or
to
what?
be, I don't know, maybe French or Japanese. I don't know.
Or
I don't think.
Germany? Okay.
Yes. I don't know if I had married in the future or have a child. I don't think in that things. But I don't know. Maybe I see to myself to travel or live in the future in another country,
Mhm.
to work and continue study and travel a lot, a lot. I hope that. And
Okay.
to many countries or many places to Colombia. There are a lot of
Mhm.
places, beautiful places in my country that I don't know that is exist.
Mhm.
So in my future, I see to myself and travel and enjoy the life and enjoy my work.
Mm,
This is my,
excellent.
I think that it will be my future.
Excellent. Perfect, my dear Jennifer. Okay. The next part for Andrea. Oh, traditions are very important for you.
Um, maybe I don't know because the tradition is very important when you want uh, keep uh, uh, your culture, but I think that traditions is um, I don't know, it's more for people that I don't, es que no sé cómo explicar, bro.
Don't worry, try.
Tradition are very important when the people want to
For
share.
example, in your country, what is the most interesting tradition for the
Uh,
young people, for the old people?
uh, I think that Colombia is a country that tradition is not. is not special for the people.
Mm-hmm.
I think. But in the young people, I think that is the tradition is not special because they uh, they share more experience with another culture. I don't know. The English is very important for the young people. So I think that tradition. Uh, I don't
For
know.
example, in Colombia, there are a lot of festivals or a carnival. It's very important for many people for a Barranquilla carnival or move a lot of activities for
Yes,
traditions. Okay,
yes.
excellent, excellent.
In my
Tell.
in my
Mm-hmm,
my city,
mm-hmm,
uh, the tradition more important is Festival Vallenato.
exactly.
Uh, it's
Was
a very
amazing.
it's a 3 days for a party, uh,
Yes.
a very concert, and my city, eh, ¿cómo se dice traer?
To bring to, but but
Bring,
but
bring,
it's necessary to establish all words to understand what is the meaning.
que traen músicos extranjeros.
Okay, to participate in that activity with a lot of singers with
Sí,
different countries.
different countries like Daddy Yankee, Nicky Jam, yeah,
Okay, perfect. And now, Nylin. Oh,
Women have equal rights.
yeah.
Rights? Okay, rights
Uh-huh.
like derechos.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, women have equal rights. Well, I consider that all the humans have the same rights. It's not for women or men or childs or no. It's the same right for all because we all are human and we
Mhm.
have the same. Yes, we must have the we must yes we must have the same rights. Maybe. The right to education, I think, is the most important right
Mhm.
because with the education or thanks to education we can develop our abilities. Maybe we find our um, or we know what is our um, our mm, our subject, favorite subject, maybe our profession. For example,
Okay.
I find or I discover
Mhm.
my profession as the future in the school. So I think
Mhm.
the child can also find in the school future profession,
Mhm.
and also in the school can learn about the life. Maybe when we work or learn with parents, we learn to work in team. We learn to yeah we learn to what is the word we learn to be a good citizens in the world, maybe.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent, dear. Excellent, excellent. But sometimes for the women is a little complicated with a specific career. For example, civil engineer have a little problems when it's a woman because it's a little difficult in some careers.
Yes,
But
I think it is cause for the separation
mhm,
to the woman and the man. We are
okay.
all human, and we like we talk in the last classes. We have
Mhm,
the same abilities, the same opportunities, and we have to we we can work in
mhm.
whatever area.
Area exactly. Perfect. Okay, now my dear Selena.
Mm,
Do
I
you understand the idea or maybe no? I don't have it.
tomarse una buena foto, tomarse, sí, ¿no?
Mhm, sí.
Ah, okay. Pues yes, when I take picture or photograph myself or selfies, I try to take it with beautiful space with a beautiful background is fondo.
Mhm.
Mm, ¿Qué más? I try to take picture that I, ¿cómo
I
digo?
freeze an special moment, but in other moment remember
Ah,
that special thing. Maybe.
yes, teacher. Take plenty picture when, for example, go to travel or any birthday. It's for remember a good moment. Yeah.
Yes. Do you like to capture beautiful places?
Yes,
Maybe
teacher.
the image of I don't know a person maybe for
Mm,
other person like to
I don't
share
like to
about.
take picture for other person.
Okay, okay,
I
perfect.
I'm lazy. I like to take picture only for me.
Yes, oh wow, 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 excellent. Okay, my dear Celine. Okay, the next part of the class is pretty funny. I share about a presentation about connectors in this class. Is the topic for grammar connectors. And share my presentation. Okay, about that topic is connectors. Okay, Selena. I start with Selena. The first part of the structure is about contrast. For example, however, in contrast, or nevertheless. Please read the sentences and the other student think an example for the contrast. Would you maybe use however in contrast or in contract or in contrast or nevertheless. Selena, please
Okay,
read.
teacher.
Mhm.
I'm sorry for the dog.
Don't
uh,
worry.
Contract, however, this restaurant has the best kitchen in town. However, their staff are quite rude.
Mhm.
¿La otra también?
Yes.
Okay. In contrast, house prices have gone up this year. In contrast, car prices seem to be stagnating in and
Mhm.
three. Nevertheless, I was in so much pain I didn't want to get up in the morning. Nevertheless, I went to football practice as usual.
Excellent. The connectors is very important not only for speaking, for writing. It's very important to use the correct connectors. Jennifer, please give me one example about contrast.
With which one? However, in contrast, or nevertheless.
Maybe you prefer, however, in contrast, or to
Um,
nevertheless.
but however is like it's the same
Yes.
to say um it's like sin embargo.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. Um, um
For example, the first example is very clear. This restaurant has the best kitchen in town. However, their staff are quite rude.
rude is like bad, mean, or
Rude is
grosero.
sí, sí, exactly.
Ah, okay. Okay. I'm thinking.
Okay,
Um,
maybe Nayland, please read the next part, and Jennifer, think about this part, and Andrea, think the other options for that slide. Yes?
okay.
Mhm.
4. On the other hand, England has the best language schools. On the other hand, it has the worst weather. 5. By comparison,
Mhm.
going out with Jim has its risks.
Risk. Mhm.
By comparison, being with Tim is as easy as falling off alone. 6
Instead.
instead,
Mhm.
I didn't want to take a side in the argument. Instead, I put my headphones
Head headphones.
headphones on and listened to some smooth jazz. And 7, in any case, I was thinking of going around Jim's place. In any case, I haven't been invited.
Mhm. Perfect. Do you, Nayland, think other example? First example for Jennifer.
Yes, I'm thinking one example. Maybe I'm working. It's just an example.
Mhm.
working in I'm working in the performance. It's a very good experience. However, the working hours are very hard.
Okay, excellent, perfect. I like your example. And Andrea, your example.
Um, I stay at home. In
Uh-huh.
contrast, what is the second or
Maybe what word do you select? What word? What
um,
connector?
um, okay, by comparison?
Okay, perfect. Like comparison.
One moment, please. I stay at home. Uh, I don't know if the the sample is okay, but in comparison, by comparison with my husband who has to go out for the job. I don't know.
Maybe, but comparison is the same. Okay, repeat again, please.
Um, I stay at home,
Mm-hmm.
but by comparison, for my husband who has to go out for the job.
Okay, that's good. Okay, perfect. And Nailen, your example.
Mm,
What
mm,
connectors do you select?
on the other hand,
Okay, this
because
perfect for contrast.
yes, maybe mm, mm, mm. Okay, study languages is so good because you have many opportunities to work. On the
Mhm.
other hand, it's difficult learn many languages at the same time, maybe.
Perfect. That's an amazing exercise. Perfect. And dear Selena, similarity for you. Read the examples and think all students about the examples about similarity and result is the other example or connectors. Selena, please.
Mhm. Similarity. You are not allowed to use your phone here. Similarity, you have to switch it off when you are in the library. Two,
Mhm.
correspondingly. She is an excellent photographer. Well,
Mhm.
correspondingly, her painting are work of art. Fourth,
Mhm.
mm, in the same way, cutting down on sugar will help you lose weight. In the same way, doing more exercise will help you get rid of a few kilos. And five, also, you want to talk to Prince Harry when I am in England. Also, I want to meet his sister-in-law.
Perfect. And help me with the result, Selena.
Mm, I cannot see this. Ah, okay, yeah. One. As a result, I'll I no sé leer eso.
I've done.
I've done a pragmatic healing course. As a result, I've been able to cure my neighbor's sick cat. Two.
able able to cure my neighbor's sick cat.
Okay. Two. As a consequence, Zach has skipped
Mm-hmm.
school on my occasion. As a consequence, he has failed his friend's test. And three, therefore, we're going to experience some meteor shower in the next few days. Therefore, the number of miracles self-healing will rise.
Excellent. Perfect. And Jennifer, your example. And final with this part.
Um, there, therefore,
Therefore,
um, but I don't understand well that example.
I try. Don't worry. Try. Therefore,
Um,
what kind of type of connector is?
but what is the meaning of therefore,
What is the meaning of therefore? No?
but I don't know. Also, I don't know what is the meaning of that. If I had an example, I don't know what is the meaning.
Okay. But select other, for example, similarity in the same way or also.
Also, also is easy
Yes,
because
yes.
um maybe I like to eat chicken
Mm-hmm.
in a restaurant. Also, I like to eat hamburger in a restaurant.
Okay, perfect. This is an interesting part of grammar because it's necessary when practice your speaking to use different connectors. This is very, very important. Okay, the next part of the class. Oh, there are four students. Perfect. The idea is that to share information about, for example, Naylen is the boss and Selena is the interviewer, and I shared in the chat some kind of questions, but it's not necessary to use that. For example, if you prefer other questions, it's perfect. The idea is to um, maybe nailing offered a job, maybe a teacher, an engineer, a nurse, a doctor, and I don't know if you prefer what career, and establish a condition for that job and practice the exercise of an interview. Yes, it's clear. For 3 minutes to talk with Selena and say, hello, I offer a job for a nurse. It's necessary a little experience for 2 years and practice with some patient with, I don't know, with uh, different kind of issues. I don't know. And to explain what is the characteristics of the job and the interview with, in this case, the both first start with Naylan and Selena. Naylan is the boss and Selena is the interview. And start the interview now.
Hello, I'm offering or yeah, I am offering a job to a pianist. So we need people who knows how to use a piano. So uh, have you have you been the opportunity to play a piano, Selena?
Hello. Yes, I have been the opportunity to play a piano. I was studying in the conservatory and batuta, and I have some knowledge about the music with that instrument that is piano. Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue, continue.
Um, what do you think? Do you have what are your good points or playing the piano?
Could you repeat me again, please? What
What are your good points when you are playing the piano?
good points?
Good. Or your
Um,
skills?
I can play the piano only when I am read the partituras. I okay, or reading the cifrado americano, tampoco sé cómo se dice. For me, it's easy play piano with it, and I cannot do it without sin leer. No, no. Yeah.
and you have other or you can play other instrument or just the piano?
Mm, I was learning only for a few time to play the si, ay no puedo decirlo, si es similar to piano, xilófono, but I don't know in English.
Xylophone? Yeah,
Ah, okay.
xylophone.
Xylophone.
And I can sing, but other instrument I cannot play, only piano.
Excellent, perfect. And now, the next part of the activity, Jennifer is the boss, and both Naylen and Selena try to get that job.
Okay, I'm the boss. Um, we we want to teach you with Andrea.
No, for you're the boss, Naylen and Selena, that's the interview.
Ah, okay.
But
Good
it's an
morning.
interview with two participants.
Okay. Hello, Nalina and Selena. I'm Jennifer. I'm the owner of a renowned restaurant. I'm looking for a chef. Um, so, have you studied something related to cooking?
For what,
Please, and Eileen,
Selena?
you
Yeah, okay.
first.
Yeah, is thinking, is false. Yeah, I study. Yes, cocina. Study cocina is study kitchen.
Yes, I study now for chef.
Gastronomy.
Oh,
Gastronomy.
gastronomy. Yeah.
Yes, I study gastronomy in maybe in the UNAD. Yes, I study for 3 years.
Jen.
Okay, and Selena, how about you?
About me, I can cook only if I am watching videos. Uh, Other ways I cannot do it. I learned to cook only a year ago.
Oh no, that's a bad answer. You don't have a job. Okay. Second question. Um, what kind of experience do you have in other restaurants? For example, I'm I'm looking for the best chef because my restaurant is the best. I have 3 stars Michelin, so I
Oh
need
my
the
God.
best chef. So, Selena, what are your experience?
In the restaurant,
Yes.
I have skilled as a waitress, but not as chef. Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent. Excellent exercise. And now, Naylan is the boss, and Andrea, Jennifer, and Selena, eh, there are interview for other kind of job.
Hello, Jennifer and Andrea. Today we are going to do an interview about a job for a teacher of primary school. Yeah. So I want to know what what did you study in the university?
Okay. I'm study first in the high school. I studied in a in a language college. Then I study in the UNAT. Um, then I study um, a magister to be a teacher, and I have a lot of studies. I'm so prepared to do that job.
And Andrea?
Yes. In my last university, I study the principal materials is linguistic, literature, pedagogy, and English. So I studied for 3 years, and now study pedagogy and more language for more emphasis in English. So I try to practice my skills for this institution.
Okay, and what do you prefer? Teaching in a school or teaching from home? Virtual work, maybe.
I prefer teaching in in presential class because I like to interact with my students, and I'm considered so close with my students, and it's better to them to the experience to be a teacher, and it's better to connect with them and explains them the teams, and it's better to job with presential, but because the virus I um, we don't go to high school, but I'm also good with virtual classes.
Okay, excellent. My dear students, today I practice a lot of skills. The next part is for reading part. Okay, reading. Okay, I share my screen. Andrea, what do you think when do you see that picture? What do you think? What happened in that picture?
It's a people waiting for a interview, maybe.
Yes, yes. It's a typical picture for a job interview. Perfect. Please read an email to send for that an invitation to a job interview. Jennifer, please help me with this part of the class.
I read all the text, teacher.
Yes, please.
Okay. Um, Subject: invitation to job interview. Dear Grace, thank you for your application for the positions of sales manager. We would like to invite you for an interview at 10 a.m. on Monday, 21 September, to our offices at the Shard, 32 London Bridge Street, London. You will meet with our head of sales, Susan Park, and the interview will last for about 45 minutes. During this time, you will have the opportunity to find out more about the positions and learn more about our company. Please bring your CV and references to interview. You will also need to show a form of ID that reception to receive a visitor pass. Please ask for me as soon as you arrive. If you have any question or if you wish to reschedule, please
Schedule.
call me on 555 1234 or email me by 12 September. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Best regards, Anna Green, Human Resource Assistant.
Human Resources Assistant. Okay, perfect. The first question is for Andrea. What job did Grace apply for?
What job did Grace apply for? Sales manager?
Solid sales manager. Okay. The next for Selena.
Okay, teacher. 21 September. Creo.
21. When is the job interview? Okay. Nayland.
How long will the interview take? Under an hour.
Under an hour. Excellent. And Andrea. No, Jennifer.
What does Grace need to bring to the interview? Her CV, her references, her ID, all of the above. CV, references, and ID.
All. Yes?
Yes, teacher, all.
Okay. All. Excellent. Andrea.
Who you Grace for a recession? I think Susan Park.
Susan.
A recession manager. Perdón. El recession manager is a hand, Salas hands, algo así.
Oh. Susan, Anna, or Grace?
Grace, yeah.
Grace?
I don't know.
Okay, and the last one for Nayland.
What can Grace do if she wants to change the interview date? Mm, 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 mm. Oh.
Do you like to see the email?
Yes, I have it's 5 more. Please, if you have any question, please call me. Yes, it's called to Anna Green.
Is the second? Yes or not?
Maybe call, but they mentioned September 12th. May the one go to reception on September
Go.
12th.
Okay, perfect. I'm finished. Oh, it's 4 to 6, 67%. Okay, and show the answer is okay, and agree are all of the above under an hour, 21 September, and sales manager. Perfect. Okay, in this class I try to develop all the skills. The next part is for listening. I share the audio. I think be quiet. Okay, the audio. Okay, idioms for that. Okay, why do some people have trouble sleeping at night and what can they do to get a good night's rest? Idioms: night owl, someone who stayed up late. My brother is real night owl and he doesn't go to bed until dawn. Sleep on it. Go to sleep and think about something overnight before making a decision. I'm not sure if I should take the job, so I want to sleep on it. Okay, I start.
James, James!
Is clear the audio?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes? Okay.
Wake up!
What? Why did you wake me up?
It is 2 in the afternoon.
Only 2? I'm going back to bed.
No, you have to get up. You will be late for that class again.
Oh, can't you just take notes for me again?
No, I did that last time, and I am not doing that again. You need to get more sleep and get into a better routine.
Routine? Like what?
Yeah, you should get up no later than 6:30.
6:30?
It gives you plenty of time for a 30-minute workout.
You gotta be joking. No way. And I already exercised. I turn off the alarm clock. And it takes a lot of strength and endurance to get up at that unspeakable hour.
You need to get to bed no later than 9.
9?
Yes, you need at least 8 hours of sleep. That's what science says. And sleeping in class does not count. Going to bed at 3 in the morning is a terrible way to live. I mean,
No.
how many hours do you even get?
Well, wait. I get about 5 hours. Wait. Well, 4 hours.
If you're generous.
or well, sometimes 3. But I do better on less sleep. And I don't want to sleep my life away.
This is unbelievable. You need sleep. Caffeine is not an acceptable substitute. I have seen you fall asleep while driving. James, do not fall asleep while I'm talking to you.
I'm not. I'm just resting my eyes.
Oh, sure. Fine. You fail that class. See if I care.
Is clear or not?
Maybe we can listen it again.
Again? Okay. Okay, perfect.
James, wake up!
What? Why did you wake me up?
It is 2 in the afternoon.
Only 2? I'm going back to bed.
No, you have to get up. You will be late for that class again.
Oh, can't you just take notes for me again?
No, I did that last time, and I am not doing that again. You need to get more sleep and get into a better routine.
Routine? Like what?
Yeah, you should get up no later than 6:30.
6:30?
It gives you plenty of time for a 30-minute workout.
You gotta be joking. No way. And I already exercised. I turn off the alarm clock. And it takes a lot of strength and endurance to get up at that unspeakable hour.
You need to get to bed no later than 9.
9?
Yes, you need at least 8 hours of sleep. That's what science says. And sleeping in class does not count. Going to bed at 3 in the morning is a terrible way to live. I mean,
No.
how many hours do you even get?
Well, wait. I get about 5 hours. Wait. Well, 4 hours.
If you're generous.
or well, sometimes 3. But I do better on less sleep. And I don't want to sleep my life away.
This is unbelievable. You need sleep. Caffeine is not an acceptable substitute. I have seen you fall asleep while driving. James, do not fall asleep while I'm talking to you.
I'm not. I'm just resting my eyes.
Oh, sure. Fine. You fail that class. See if I care.
Okay. Okay. Maybe that is possible to resolve the questions. Andrea, the first question. Read all the questions and select the answer.
The men wake up at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Perfect. What? Why did you wake up? Woman, it is at 2 in the afternoon. Perfect. And Selena?
Where does the man need to go today? I hear he needs to attend class.
he needs to attend the class? Perfect. No, you have to get up. You will be late for that class again. Nailing?
The man sisters feel that he should get up at. Teacher, I hear 6:30, and I can't see 6:30 here.
Yes.
Maybe it's one of 15, maybe. I don't know.
6:15?
Or maybe yes, is
But it's but
6:30. Yes,
but there
usually that.
are around on that, yeah, history, yeah, but okay, perfect. And Jennifer?
The woman tells her brother to go to bed at 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 9:30 p.m. The woman's to go to bed at, I'm not sure, but 10 p.m. or 9:30 p.m.
Hmm?
Oh,
You decide.
um, 9:30
Nine.
p.m. 9:30.
Nine.
9:30. Oh, 9. Oh,
Okay, okay. The last one is for Andrea.
The woman having her brother fall asleep while he was eating dinner, driving, watching TV, driving.
Driving. Exactly. Perfect. 3 to 5. Okay, okay. That's I need to practice to to the skills about listening. There are a lot of exercise in that page. It's very I Randall's. This page is interesting to practice. There are a lot of activities about listening. It's interesting to practice in that page. Okay.
teacher, please, can you send for the shop that
Okay.
page to
Yes.
practice? Thank you.
Okay, okay. Okay. I send the page. Okay. And I remember the vocaro. What student sent me the vocaro? Mm, Nailen?
Me too.
Me too. Perfect. Jennifer and
And I,
see.
Me, teacher, Elena.
and,
Okay, all
and Andrea.
students. Huh? Perfect. I can review the chat, but okay, my dear students, and the final activity to the class. I shared the audio because I think the listening skills I need to practice a lot of time, but I share my final 5 minutes the class to share the
Thank you, Senator, for coming to our program to discuss the plans for an educational reform.
Thank you for the invitation.
So you insist there is a need for a reform?
Yes, I do. Education needs important changes related to quality.
But you were in charge of last year's reform and nothing happened.
I totally disagree with you. We implemented serious changes.
Like, which changes? For example,
Well, changes in different areas.
why is it so difficult to identify the changes? My view is that nothing happened.
Well, that's your view, and I think this conversation is over because you don't want to let me speak.
What do you think? Is more difficult the other audio or that audio?
Yes,
The
teacher, is
first
a
or the
lot of
second?
This
The
this
difficult.
first?
audio is more easy for me.
Yes, the first is very complicated. The second is more um, easy to understand the meaning of the. What is the meaning of that conversation? What is the
Eh,
idea?
pedagogy, como la reforma de la pedagogía, ¿cómo es? Reform, pedagogy reform, maybe.
Ah, yes, yes. And Eileen, what do you think?
They are taking educational reform. Maybe they change
Yes,
the quality to education.
yes, yes. That's the idea. Um, but there are different audios, but it's necessary, in my opinion, to practice with different kind of or audios for British, for accents, different kind of accents is necessary. There are, for example, in this case, it's a little simple to understand the meaning of the conversation of the ideas. But when practice with native speakers, when speaking slow very fast, it's a little difficult to understand what is the meaning of the idea of the conversation. But it's necessary to practice because, for example, for the exam, to use that, in my opinion, is very complicated when you use an conversation about the airport. It's very difficult to understand the numbers, direction, instructions. Is difficult, but it's necessary to practice. Okay, my dear students, the time is over. Um, I don't know. I think that was an amazing experience to practice with us about your speaking, and for me it was incredible to understand your opinions, your ideas, you sharing for personal information, and participate all the time in the class. The next week only for the exam, but I loved that class. I loved that group because was a very kind and wonderful person, in my opinion. Thank you so much, my dear students, and see you the next week. Bye bye.
I'm I'm sorry,
Bye,
teacher.
Bye,
teacher.
teacher.
The
See you.
exam, teacher. I'm sorry. The exam is Wednesday or Friday?
Wednesday.
Ah,
Wednesday.
okay, teacher. Okay, teacher. Thank you.
But
Bye bye.
teacher, is with teams
With team.
or what
Yeah.
is it?
For
Okay,
our
okay.
normal encounter, but the exam. Now the class, only the activities for, but all the course practice the same activities. Is similar to the activities to prepare all the course. And it's similar to share information, to talk about the question, to interact with other students. It's the same. It's very similar. The first part I show you the uh, mm, how do you say mm, I don't remember the rubric, and then to start with the class on the exam.
Okay, teacher. So Friday we don't have class. Just
No, no, only for Wednesday.
oh, okay.
Mhm. Thank you so much, my dear students. Bye bye.
Bye, teacher. Thank
Bye,
you.
teacher.
Bye.
Bye,
See you.
teacher.
And
Bye bye.